Hello everyone, my name is Kendra Metcalf. I'm the Family and Community Wellness Extension Agent for McHenry County. And today I wanted to talk to you about diversifying your garden with healthy food choices. So in about a few weeks, about the middle of April, people here in North Dakota start planting their vegetable and or fruit seeds in their garden. So I just want you to take a minute. You can either just think in your head, think of some things, or if you would like to comment below and share with us what kinds of vegetables and or fruits do you usually see in a garden in North Dakota? And if you already plant your garden or plant a garden, what kinds of things do you usually plant? So just take some time. If you would like to share with us, jot some stuff down in the comments. So when I think of a garden, I have a few places my mind goes to. Ever since I can remember, my grandparents and my parents have always planted a garden. So when I think of which kinds of vegetables or fruits are planted in a garden, my memory always goes back to them. And then when I met my husband, his parents also plant a garden every year. So I feel like I was exposed to many diverse gardens growing up, and now it continues on into the present. So this picture that we're looking at right now is a picture of my grandparents' garden. I'm going to say about 30 years ago. My aunt actually sent this to me and said this is what it looked like when she was growing up. So they had a huge garden. They had corn, potatoes, pumpkins, green beans, lettuce, onions, carrots, tomatoes, strawberries, and watermelon, just to name a few. Needless to say, there was always weeding and watering to do when I went to visit. And my grandma always made sure everything that could be pickled or canned was, and there was no waste involved with this garden. So here are a few pictures of what the garden looks like now, and I think it's so great that they're able to have such a successful garden to this day. I know my grandparents have help with, from their kids and their grandkids. And I think it's such a great thing to pass down as a family tradition. So when I'm thinking about my parents' garden, my dad is always a fan of making his own salsa and spaghetti sauce. So he usually plants, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and green peppers every year. And then my in-laws, they always seem to have a variation of tomatoes, green peppers, jalapeno peppers, potatoes, cabbage, and they have bushes of raspberries. So they always like to make their own salsa, extra spicy, and their own sauerkraut. And I was never really exposed to sauerkraut, and growing up. So one of the first times I had it was stuff that they had made, and I have really grown to like it. So what's the point of all this? A lot of us plant many of the same things. However, it seems as each family is different and seem to have a few traditional recipes or dishes that they like to use every year from the food that they grow in their garden, which is great. That's what makes gardening so fun and satisfying. So here's a picture of one of my cousins helping my grandma harvest what looks like to be some green beans, I believe. And the fun part about a garden is that it's such a great pastime to have with your kids and your grandkids, and you can pass that skill and tradition along through the generations. So now I want to talk to you about the importance of choosing a variety of produce in your garden and the health benefits they provide. If you've ever heard the saying, eat your colors, or eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables every day, it means just eat a variety of fruits and vegetables because each color has a specific health benefit to it. We categorize each group of vegetables and or fruits by the color of the rainbow. So we have a red group, an orange/yellow group, green group, blue/purple group, and a white group. The first group is the red group, such as tomatoes and watermelon, and they contain lycopene, which is thought to be important for fighting prostate cancer and heart disease. The next group is the orange/yellow group, such as pumpkin, sweet corn, and carrots, that contain beta-carotene that is converted into vitamin A in our bodies and is known to reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, and boost your immune system, and of course helps maintain good eyesight. The third group is the green group, such as green beans, cabbage, and green peppers, that contain a natural pigment called chlorophyll that plays an important role in blood production and protection from cancer. The next group is the blue/purple group, such as eggplants or blueberries, that contain a natural pigment called anthocyanins that act as powerful antioxidants that protect cells from damage. These foods are a bit harder for us to grow here in North Dakota, but it is always good to know so we know what to look for at the store. And we have our last group, the white group, such as potatoes and onions, which help to maintain healthy cholesterol and blood pressure. And onions contain allicin, which have been known to help reduce the risk of stomach cancer. So as you have heard, there are tons of benefits to not only eating your colors of the rainbow, but also planting a variety of produce to ensure all of the great health benefits they provide. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and share. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the McHenry County office for your gardening and nutrition needs. Thank you for watching.